Hello everybody and welcome to race number 1 of the FRG Designs Pro Series. We're here in Daytona for, like I said, race number 1. Should be an exciting season. 33 cars entered today, which should be the entire field for the season unless maybe we get some later entries, but I don't think we're going to do that. Of course, 36 races. Starting here in Daytona, ending our season in Auto Club. As you can see, Gary Owen on pole in the 24 Razor Chevrolet Camaro. He'll start next to Michael Pollitt in that 67. As the field gets rolling, we will go over our starting lineup. It will be on probably the left side of the screen. I don't know. I guess we'll figure out what side it goes on in editing. But either way, though, we should have 40 laps of exciting action here from Daytona. I know it's been a long time coming for a lot of these drivers, so we should get some exciting racing. Hopefully some 3-wide. Nope.
Start your engines.
Need to figure out how to turn off the command because that's always annoying. But like I was saying, should get some 3-wide racing. Maybe a little bit of 4-wide, but hopefully no wrecks or huge wrecks here. But let's take a look at least our top 10 as the field rolls off. The rest of the grid should be on your screen right about now. So on pole, like I said, is Gary Owen in that 24 car. He'll start next to Michael Pollitt in the 67, the Intel Toyota. In the next row, it's Christian Holder in the 26 and Brennan Wilmington in the 65. Then in the third row, on the bottom lane, it's Marcos Torres in the 32. He'll start next to Will Parrish in the 25. Row number 4 is the 86 of Dustin Davis. He'll start next to the 82 of Kyle McLeese. And then rounding out our top 10 is Andy McLeese back there in the 05. And then that is Lucas Holmes in the 29. So that is our top 10. 33 cars, like I said. Let's see who's last, just for fun. It is Stephen Colon. Either way, though, I've done some test races. It does not matter where you are starting here today. You could easily make your way up through the field here, and we're going to see that today here in Daytona. Pace car is going to come down pit road here off of 4. And it's going to be, once again, Gary Owen and Michael Pollitt leading the field to the green here. 36 races. Still don't have the point system figured out. I think I have a playoff system going on, so I believe we're going to have win in your end system. Sure, the fans will love that. Either way, though, pace car coming down pit road right now. And the FRG Designs Pro Series is underway from Daytona. Owen and Pollitt lead us to the green flag. At the line, first lap lead goes to Gary Owen, but Christian Holder in that Irwin Tools 26 pulls below him. And out 3 wide for the lead as Torres sticks his nose underneath the 26. It's been a while since I've been on NR, as y'all can see with the camera work. Down the back straightaway, here comes Andy McLeese in the 05, the Coca-Cola Camaro, down to the double yellow line. And he's going to challenge for lead on the 32. And oh no, we're 4 wide. Normally that's going to result in a wreck, but maybe they'll find a way to sort it out here, but I don't know if they will. Down the front straightaway. Still watching that 4 wide really closely. They are leaning on each other here, but it looks like so far they're fine. Shows the talent these guys have. And that is the 30, or not the 32, the 29 and the 77, 86, 53, all in this 4 wide situation here. And I'm surprised none of them have decided to maybe try to back off a little bit, try to find a gap. Either way, though, up at the front, it's Jordan Teagues and LJ Toledo battling for the lead. DJ Harrison, that 41, has moved up into second position. Still 4 wide back there for about 7th. To the line, it's going to be... I think LJ's going to lead this lap. Close. LJ got him at the line over Harris. DJ Harris is now out in front. Now, man, I'm thinking they have this move sorted out here, but Paul-Antoine Sierra has held the 4 wide move, and we got a big crash. Down the back straight away, and there are not many cars left. Oh, it's the big one. And that's the back half of the field. Yeah, I don't know why they were going 4 wide this early in the race. Is that the 62? Yeah, 48 involved. 77, 26. We were racing back to the line. Anyway, DJ Harris wins the race back to the line. There's about maybe 6 cars that got through this. It looks like the 22, 40 may have got through, 29. It looks like a few guys, but we may only have 10 competitive cars left in this field, as the whole field pretty much got involved in this one. We knew Daytona was going to be crazy, but it looks like DJ Harris, Taka Sora, Roberto Crown Jr., Mark Silas, Caleb Rose, Logan Williams, Mitchell Collins, and Daisy Johnson might be the only drivers without damage. As you can see back here, that is the... Yeah, Lucas Holmes has damage. Wilmington in the 65. 86 with that right side damage. We're going to have... This is going to be interesting. And we have 35 laps to go. Well, I guess we'll take a look at a replay. But, man, I don't know how many cars we're going to have left in this one. But we'll see what brought out the opening caution of the season from Daytona. And we're back. We're going to make a safe assumption that Sierra here in the 77 was involved. As you can see, he's going 4 wide with Christian Holder. And, oh, he's going to hit Grant down into Cologne, and at this point, just got nowhere to go. 16 in it, 18 in it, 93, 82 back there. That was a big crash. Some guys I saw got through it on the bottom, but we'll try to find some good onboard looks here. But, yeah, big crash here. Look at a couple more angles here. We're going to ride on board here with Will Parrish. So he's kind of in the back here just to kind of see how unavoidable this wreck was for most of these guys. And you can see off at 2, the wreck's going to happen up there, and yeah, it just looks like you're going to get through unscathed, and you just kind of get tapped there. But he got through it pretty lightly, but there were some guys that I think were going to get through it and didn't. So we'll look at maybe 2 more onboard shots here before we go back racing. Onboard with Jared Spaniel, and he was running on the bottom lane, and I think he was pretty close to missing this one, or getting at least light damage, but let's look here. 4 wide up ahead of him, and he's going to go to the bottom. He's going to get clipped by the 77. It looks like he'll be okay, but he kind of slaps the wall there, and he's going to spin around. Yeah, he doesn't get hit here, but probably could have gotten a little bit less damage. But, yeah, unfortunate for a lot of these guys. A lot of good cars probably out of the running here at Daytona. Last on board here before we go back green, Mitchell Collins. And he was one of those 8 or so drivers to not get damage in this one. And he's going to stay put on the bottom here. The red captain's in front of him. Just kind of get on the brakes a little bit and just drive through it. Following the 40 through pretty much. So good wreck avoidance there by the 22. He'll still be one of these competitive cars, but I can't say that for most of the field. But we'll get you back. Green flag racing here shortly from Daytona. And while we were kind of under break here, under the caution, pit stops happened. We're looking at Mitchell Collins here on the 22. He just had that great wreck avoidance. Probably going to be one of these guys in contention. He's in his pit stall here. And he's going to go out. And there's the 69. And he's going to pile into the 18. And that's going to put the 48 on the brakes, 57 on the brakes. And that's big damage to 22. And he's still on pit road right now as we look here at the replay. But, yeah. We'll get you back green flag racing here. Unfortunate for Mitchell, though. He was avoiding that wreck, and now he's going to have some significant damage. But we'll go back green flag racing shortly here at Daytona. Oh, and hold up. I didn't even see this. And then he got taken out by the 29. And then he gets hit by the 18. Man. Okay, now we'll go back to the green flag, as everyone kind of had to check up there. But, man, I seriously don't know who's left in this race, but we'll go back green flag racing shortly, again, from Daytona. Well, welcome back to Daytona. As you can see, it looks like about 7 cars without any damage. And then the rest of the field back here has damage, but it's going to be interesting to see, can any of these guys keep pace with them? Only a few cars out, and that is the 1 of Jared Spaniel, the 22 of Mitchell Collins after that pit road damage there, and Zachary DeLillo, I don't know how to pronounce his name, in the 18, out as well. Either way, though, pace car is going to come down pit road here. We're going to see how many competitive cars we have, but it's going to be interesting. Either way, though, green flag back in the air from Daytona. Well, another lap complete here, and I was worried that the pack was going to be kind of split up, but we do have a solid pack formed here of about 10 or so cars. The 16 trailing off a little bit behind, but we do have a solid pack, led by Daisy Johnson in the 40. So back to the 5, and then the 16, like I said, by herself there, Ashley Pantara. Then Cologne, Holder, Rock, Davis kind of forming this little group here. Then they've got Holmes, Toledo, Gifford, and then a little bit further back, I can't see the camera angle, but that is the 4, I believe, of Diego Vasquez. 93 of Bregler, 24 of Owen, Sierra in the 77, McLeese in the 05, Teagues, Pollitt, Grant, that's Torres, Nathan Will, and then Daltrip and Parrish. So we still have a solid pack here, so I was thinking maybe we weren't going to have a good race, but we have a solid group of cars here left in this one. Lap 11 and 40, so we're over a quarter of the way through. And it's Logan Williams in that 7 Milwaukee Ford Mustang out in front. But he's got Nathan Smith in that 48 car ducking below him on the bottom lane. At the line, Nathan led the lap just barely over Logan. Smith now has McLeese in the 82 all over the back bumper. And we're 4 wide again. I don't like this. Okay, they're going to get it sorted out, I think. And it looks like they will. A little bit scary there after the first 4-wide incident, but they were able to hold it for a few laps. They just couldn't get it fixed in time before the big one happened. Stephen Colon in the 9, the Lays car underneath McLeese in the 82. And Colon's going to go to the lead here, potentially, in the 9. And he'll power his Chevrolet Camaro to P1 down the front straightaway. And side by side, it's going to be Steven leading the lap, barely. Here comes Takasura in the 5. Holder on the back bumper. Landon rocking that 62, one of the few Dodges in the field. I believe it's him and Teagues are the only Dodges. And Teagues, of course, has wrecked. Although Landon got in that one as well, but he has a little bit less damage and still has a competitive car up here in this group. He's trying to leave this bottom lane now as Holder moved to the middle lane. Smith's still on that top side, and they're letting the 5 get a little bit of a gap for him. So Takasura in that pink 5 car starting to pull away here. But, I mean, with this draft, I expect they're going to catch back up to him here. Although, one of the few clean cars in the field because the 5 missed that wreck. So, you can kind of see how when they're about 3 wide, it's a little bit tougher for them to catch back up. But here comes Nathan Smith with a run on the 5. See if he can get a little bit of more momentum to try to power around him. So it's a Toyota leading the field here with a Chevrolet behind him in line. Then another Chevy on top, then another Ford back there in 4th, Logan Williams, the first Ford. And a move to the bottom, Nathan Smith, and he'll have his Chevrolet teammate Kyle McLeese go with him. So Chevrolet Power going to lead the 48 back to the lead there at Daytona. We do have to be worried about lap cars eventually. The 25 and the 46 look like the slowest, but they are now exiting 3 wide for the lead. McLeese on the bottom in the 82. Underneath Smith and Sora. And he's going to take the lead now with help from Daisy Johnson. Dustin Davis back in that 86 car with some damage to his auto owner's Camry. 15 out of 40 completed here. Down the back straightaway yet again. Here comes Daisy Johnson in that 40 Ford Mustang. Gonna have help from Roberto Crown. Man, they go... Either they went slowly or Crown had a huge run. Where's he gonna go with it, though? Underneath Johnson in the 40. Side by side, Johnson's going to lead the lap. Crown, though, underneath. And DJ Harris going to make a move in that 41 car. Again, one of these few guys that did not get involved in that wreck. So, got to be one of these favorites towards the end of this one. So as we look at this lead group, which would go from about back to 15th or so. Yeah, 15th. We look back at the second group, led by Tyson Gifford in the 19. And then it has Toledo, Bregler, Owen, Holmes, and Vasquez. They're trying, but it's just they're a lot slower back there. And then we have a little, actually not even a little group. You can see how these guys are kind of separated. And then, of course, the 46 and 25, the slowest drivers on the track. But this third group here, led by McLeese, Andy McLeese, Grant, Will, Pollitt, Sierra, Torres, and Teagues back there. And then, of course, like I said, Warrell, Daltrip, and Will Parrish back there, side by side for some reason, in those last spots. But this lead pack is surprisingly competitive. But, I mean, DJ Harris able to hold the lead here. It's not as easy to pass. We looked at the start of the race, how it was you could fall from the first spot to the back pretty quickly. So right now, though, it's pretty easy. If you get the lead, you can kind of hold it for a little bit. And even then, I don't think they're going to fall that far back as Logan Williams in the 7 underneath DJ Harris in that 41. Oh, and the 98 of Caleb Rose got turned. You can see all the rookie stripes on these cars. Everyone is a rookie. For a lot of these drivers, the ones I painted at least, took off the rookie stripes just because everyone here is a rookie. So I'm going to have some rookie mistakes, and that's probably what caused the big one earlier. So whatever happened with Caleb Rose there, it got sorted out because he's fine now, and he's actually on the bottom lane, 4th on the bottom lane, and he can maybe get up here and try to compete for this lead. Smith, Sora, Williams, the top 3 now as they're 3 wide, but for the lead. The 7 going to fall back on the top side, and the 5 going to get pushed up the top as well. So coming to halfway this time. Here comes Caleb Rose in the 98. The Culver's Camaro. And he's going to get a big run. Don't know if he's going to go anywhere to get around Nathan here in the 48. Side by side to the line. Rose is going to lead this lap, and it is a Chevrolet top 4 as Rose has the lead, but now McLeese is going to go to lead. Cologne in the 9. Now Pantara in the 16. And Nathan Smith up there in the 48 was in the top 5. He's fading back now. Of course, that top lane is not the preferred line. So I was really wondering as we saw that second pack back here, I was wondering if they were going to have enough speed to catch back up. But yeah, they're going to need a crash here. And I don't see us getting that with how calm, although we did get Caleb Rose almost get a turn there. But, I mean, they've been a lot calmer than anticipated. But we do have lap traffic coming up. There's a pretty good chance they're going to catch the 46 and the 25. And they've been side by side for most of this race. So I could see them playing a factor here in this one. Ooh, they might be 4. No, they're going to get it sorted out. And they will. Mark Silas in that 92 was testing it a little bit. Of course, every driver here wants to win at Daytona. And Kyle McLeese is leading the field here. Pantara in the 16. Here comes Daisy Johnson underneath in the 40. And I just looked at the schedule again. This is the win in your in system. 33 cars, of course. So 16 spots up for grabs. That's about half the field. But I mean, in real life NASCAR, it's about half the field anyway that will make it in. So, but of course, a win won't guarantee you a spot, as we do have 26 regular season races. As Mark Silas goes to the lead for the first time today, he'll have help from Christian Holder. So you're not guaranteed a playoff spot just because you win this race, but it definitely will help you. I think at least if you get 2 wins, that pretty much guarantees a spot. But yeah, so Mark's starting to pull away. Here comes Roberto Crown, the 21, underneath him. And we saw the lap cars not too far ahead. You can barely see them. They just crossed the line now, so we are going to catch them. Silas to the top side, Crown underneath in the 9 or the 21. Williams again to help. And it's kind of surprising Mark hasn't really taken the lead before, because with this small pack you would expect to see every driver take their turn at the lead, but it hasn't been that way, as Logan Williams will go back again to the lead. And they have been, the 25 and the 46 have been side by side for a while now. So you begin to wonder, what line are they going to hold up? Will they cause a crash? And we might even be going 4 if Rose is going to keep his foot in it here. Or if Cologne clears the 65, and he will. So, again, we're getting close to going 4 wide again, but I think the thing we need to focus on right now is the lap cars of the 25 and the 46, lap 24 of 40. And we're going to have lap traffic here. The 5 of Takasura trying to get a lead. Here comes Caleb Rose in the 98. Underneath the 5. Smith slides up falling back now on that top side. And here we go. What line are they going to hold up? And I was going to say there's no way they're going to block all 3 lanes, but they're going to hold up the top 2. And it looks like the 16 maybe. Can Pantara get underneath them? And she will. Underneath the 25 and the 46. Dustin Davis going to pull through. Daisy Johnson, Kyle McLeese, Christian Holder underneath. And they're going to benefit a ton from this. The 65 now going to move to the bottom. And it is everyone trying to work their way down to the bottom. The 98 going to get down there. And man, that's unfortunate for the 5, the 48, the 7, 21 getting shuffled to the back now. And man, the bottom lane though, probably the best lane to be in if you were trying to get past those lap cars there. And now 48 going to get to the bottom. And honestly, I would not want Landon Rock leading this line there on the bottom side to try to draft back up there, as he is one of the more damaged cars in this lead pack. But I think they're still going to be able to pull back up here. And Daisy Johnson has the lead at Daytona. Some of these drivers drifting up to the middle lane. I don't know what they're doing there. Oh, and we've got pit stops. That's why. I didn't even know. I thought, okay, I didn't really want them to pit because, you know, we were having a good pack here. But, okay, the 40, I think it was on 1X, but okay. Anyway, the 40 of Johnson, the 41 of Harris, 21 of Crown, 92 of Silas down pit road. Any other takers in this back group? No. So this is going to give the lead to Brennan Wilmington in the 65. But of course, these guys made it past halfway. So now we're going to assume that they can probably get more than, what do we have, like 15 laps to go? I'm going to assume they can get enough. So let's see if anyone else is going to come down pit road here. I assume we're going to start seeing more guys coming down pit road. And one driver, and that is the 5, Takasura down pit road. And honestly, if it was my decision, I would want to pit with friends. You don't really want to be the only driver out there. As you can see, the 40, the 41, 92. And it looks like Crown might be left out here, but once this lead pack fully pits, once the entire field actually pits, rather, I think we'll see these drivers get bunched back up again here. Maybe not as bunched up as before. So maybe some of these drivers are trying to stretch it. I don't really see the point in trying to stretch it that far. Any takers? Now, a lot of these drivers going all the way to the top. I don't see there's any way that they're going to be able to pit from the top lane. Let's see, though. And everyone on that bottom lane pulls down. So it's the 7 of Williams, the 26 of Holder, 62 of Rock, and the 48 of Smith. Now, so right now, the 5 is actually going to get out. And I was going to say get out in front of the 41, but Takasura is going to be side by side with the 41. 92 and the 40 as well are going to get in line there. And then Roberto Crown is going to be left out of this pack. But I mean, hey, if this group becomes this lead pack, it's going to be interesting. Teague's down, as well as Pollitt and Torres as well. So Williams is going to win the race off pit road out of that group. And now the final group, maybe. And no, it's just going to be Caleb Rose peeling off down pit road. And honestly, I think the longer these drivers stay out here, the more track position they're going to lose. As here come the lap cars exiting pit road now. But it is Kyle McLeese leading, Cologne in second, Wilmington, Pantara, and Davis are the 5 who are still on pit or out on track. Gary Owen, as well as Tyson Gifford, Diego Vasquez, and Lucas Holmes are the guys as well that have not pitted. And let's see, will the 98 cycle out in front of the field? That's an important question. And these guys, actually, the 7, the 48, 62, 26, they've all cycled out in front of those 4 guys back here. But I think those 4 guys are lined up. Rose as well in the 98 is going to get out ahead of them as well. But I feel like these guys are going to be in the draft. You're going to be able to catch them. The 9 down pit road. All the lap cars coming down. The 65 down as well. Does anyone stay out? Yes, still 3 cars out on track. It's the 82 of McLeese, the 86 of Davis, and the 16 of Pantera. They've all stayed out. And we're going to see if they come down pit road here. J.D. Bregler in that 93, not a factor. He's a lap down. Man, I think the 16 is trying to pit, and the 93 is going below her. And yes, the final 3 down pit road. And that means, well, unless Gary Owens is going to stay out here. I mean, I guess Gary could stay out here and keep this lead. The pole sitter today was involved in that wreck, but I'm going to assume, and yes, he will come down as well. But I think the 53, I think the 9, I think they've all... No, the 53 is not pitted as well, so he'll come down pit road. So this is giving Stephen Colon the lead, but here comes this lead group, what will become the lead group, most likely, led by Brendan Wilmington, Christian Holder, Nathan Smith, Landon Rock, Logan Williams, Caleb Rose. They've got a full head of steam. They're going to catch the 9 here. But will they also catch the drivers just exiting pit road? Yes, they will. The 86 is going to merge. Oh, right in front of the field. Oh, man. I don't know what Dustin Davis was doing. That's going to slow up the pack and break up this group now. Down the back straightaway, McLeese has the lead. Pantera in second, but, man, they're going to catch them. They're going to catch these two. Holder and Smith bump drafting a 2-car tandem. And they're going to drive up to the back bumper here. Smith going to leave Holder. Holder on the top side. Smith going to stay put on the bottom lane. Wilmington to help. And man, the 86 really split up that group back there. But I still got to imagine if these drivers work hard enough, they're going to be able to get the one giant pack formed again. But Ashley Pantera is leading in that Sonic Camaro. But here comes Nathan Smith underneath. Down the back straightaway. The 48 underneath the 16, and he's going to take the lead. New leader, the 48 car. But can Nathan hold it? We've seen guys be taking that lead but not be able to hold it. Here comes Brendan Wilmington in the 65. He's going to take his turn at the lead. He's got help from DJ Era, Stephen Colon in the 9, Takasora in the 5, Logan Williams back there in the 7. Landon Rock kind of drifting back. I don't know. I mean, if these guys get battling a little bit, maybe he'll draft back up here. But he's starting to lose that pack. And then Dustin Davis as well in that 86. But he kind of almost LePage the field. Anyway, so that second group, they're kind of battling amongst themselves. And I was going to say maybe still lap traffic could come into play. But no, the nearest car is Michael Pollitt. He just exited 4. They're just entering 3. Odds are they will not catch any more lap cars. And here comes Stephen Colon in the Lays car. He's going to take the lead underneath the 65. Lap 34, the time is running out for these drivers to try to make a move side by side. Wilmington going to lead the lap, but we've seen the top lane not be as quick as the bottom lane, so he's going to probably fade back here. Side by side for the top spot. Wilmington, Colon. They've stayed side by side here. Dustin Davis has officially lost the draft. He won't be a factor. Landon Rock with these guys going 3 by 3 basically. He might get the draft here. And Brendan Wilmington. I thought the top lane wasn't going to work at all, but he used the top lane and he made it work. And he's cleared all the 3 lanes. And he's going to hold it on the bottom side now. Maybe, but here comes Daisy Johnson underneath in the 40. Wilmington going to clear down the bottom lane, though. How about this? The 65 has blocked perfectly the past few laps, but here comes Mark Silas. Is he going to block that run, too? Can be close. Can he clear? No, Silas going to peek his nose underneath. Remember when I said we may get lap traffic, but I wasn't thinking we would. They're really catching the 67. They might catch him here in the next couple of laps. And where will he go? We saw them hold up the 25 and the 46. They held up the top lane. If they do catch him, what line's he going to go to? I mean, I'd assume you go to the bottom, maybe hope these guys can move up the top a little bit, and hopefully no one gets affected. But when you're going 3 wide like this, it's kind of hard to move out of the way. So someone's shot at winning here at Daytona, the World Center of Racing might end here if the cars don't play the way they want them to here. As you can see, the 67 was on the left side of your screen there. Meanwhile, though, Christian Holder underneath Brendan Wilmington, Ashley Pantera in the 16 as well. But Mark Silas kind of doing the same thing we just saw Brendan Wilmington do in that 65. Was able to control the lanes, and now Mark is going to be able to control the lanes here in the 92. Where's the 16 going to go? Better yet, though, where's the 67 going to go? And Rose made the move before Pantera could, and now Mark Silas, he's going to have the decision potential here. He's going to be able to decide where he wants to go. He's going to go to the bottom lane, and the 67 looks like he's going to hold up the middle, and actually the middle and the top. I didn't think Michael Polo could do that. He's going to hold up 2 lines. Now he's going to move up strictly to the top side now. So that's good for Rose, Wilmington, Cologne, McLeese. Holder going to get through. Sora as well. Silas, though, going to be under attack from Logan Williams. Here comes Nathan Smith as well. And I think that was the last lap car we'll get. I imagine they caught this group, though. That's basically every lap car here. I doubt they're going to catch them. Coming to the line, lap 38. Only about, I believe, 3 laps to go if my math's right. Nathan Smith underneath Logan Williams. Here comes Stephen Cologne in the 9. What's he got down the back straightaway? Is he going to get put in the middle? And he will. I think, no, he's going to be able to fight back. And he's going to stay in that bottom line. 48 could have cleared maybe, but he didn't want to take that risk. And I think we've seen the top lane in the past few laps still be able to hold its own here. Can Nathan Smith hold his own on the top side? Coming to line 3 wide. McLeese down to the bottom. Smith up top. And they were 4 wide for a little bit, but still 3 wide. Smith kind of clear. And he is. Oh, we have a caution. I thought I may have saw the lights on, but Nathan Smith is just going to win at Daytona. I don't even know what the caution was for. It might have been back. I don't think it was back there. But that was the race to the line. They were 3 wide to win at Daytona. Nathan Smith just won here at Daytona. Wow. Because we're not going to go back green. It was lap 39. There's not enough time to go back green. The race is going to end under caution. And it's going to be Nathan Smith picking up not just his first win of the FRG Designs Pro Series, but the first win in the league history. And he's going to grab the win here at Daytona. It looks like, I mean, unless he's not able to get around here, Stephen Cologne will be 2nd, Kyle McLeese 3rd, Logan Williams 4th, and Mark Silas 5th. So now the question is, what brought out this caution, though? We'll quickly get a replay here as these guys are going to go back around here, but we'll see what brought out the last caution to end the race here at Daytona. Come on, Nathan, don't go in parade. Okay. Good. Now, what the hell? I think we were going to have a good finish, too. Huh? What? And we're back from Daytona. I kind of looked everywhere. No real apparent reason for the caution here. Debris, maybe? I don't know. I don't think that would be a valid reason for caution, but I really couldn't find anything. No one spun anything. So, unfortunate way to end the what has been a pretty good race. We don't like ending races under caution. So, that's an unfortunate aspect here, but it's going to be okay for Nathan Smith because I don't think he was going to hold him off. He's on that top side, and the run was coming to the bottom. So I don't see Nathan being able to hold him off there. But either way, though, Nathan Smith is going to win in Daytona, and it's going to be a Chevy 1-2-3 with Smith, Cologne, and McLeese. So as Nathan Smith is going to cross the line here down the front straightaway, it's going to be win number 1 on the season. Nathan Smith wins here at Daytona, unfortunately under caution, but it's win number 1 for that 48 team, and they'll definitely take this one. That's going to punch their ticket to the playoffs, most likely. Unless, of course, we get more than 16 winners. But yeah, congrats to Nathan on the win. So we will look at our finishing results here as the field goes back around. So yeah, Nathan Smith is our winner. Stephen Cologne in second. Kyle McLeese in third. Logan Williams fourth. Mark Silas fifth. Brennan Wilmington sixth. Tagasaurus seventh. Caleb Rose eighth. DJ Harris ninth. Landon Rock 10th. Daisy Johnson 11th. Christian Holder 12th. Ashley Pantera 13th. Dustin Davis 14th. Roberto Crown Jr. 15th. J.D. Bregler 16th. L.J. Toledo 17th. Lucas Holmes 18th. Tyson Gifford 19th. Gary Owen 20th. Andy McLeese 21st. Kenneth Grant 22nd. Marcos Torres 23rd. Diego Vasquez 24th. Paul-Antoine Sierra 25th. Jordan Teagues 26th. Michael Pollitt 27th. Nathan Will 28th. Will Parrish 29th. Warrell Daltrip in 30th. Zachary DeLillo in 31st. And Mitchell Collins 32nd. And Jared Spaniel 33rd. 31st through 33rd, obviously DNF. And Pollitt, Will, Parrish, and Daltrip all one lap down. So, that is the finishing order here today. Exciting race in Daytona. We had a big one, of course, early on, I think on lap 5. So that kind of took out a lot of really good competitive cars. We still had some solid pack racing to end this one. Of course, we would have loved to finish this one under green. But still, though, an exciting finish. It was even about, I think, three wide or so coming in the line. But so I wish I knew that the caution was out. It came out pretty much as soon as they were at the line there, looking at the replay. So yeah, still unaware of what brought out the caution. But either way, though, looks like the 62 got damage on pit road there. Either way, though, congrats to Nathan Smith on the win. Don't know why Andy McLeese has just stopped there, and now they're running into each other. That's fun. But yeah, once again, congrats to Nathan on the win, that whole 48 team. And yeah, so next race, I want to make sure to tune into that one. We are in Auto Club, which will also host the season finale, so should be fun. Starting a little bit of a West Coast swing as we go to Auto Club, Phoenix, and then Las Vegas. And Rockingham will be race number 5. So make sure to tune in for next race, Auto Club. Should be fun. So once again, before we sign off, congrats to Nathan Smith, the Ally 48 team, on their win here at Daytona. So thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Bye.